What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning visitor, what's poppin'? Glad to have you back. So today's video is going to be the truth about dues. And I know sometimes a lot of people seem to kind of get riled up when we're talking about dues. It's like it's a spoken rule. Oh, I don't even want to say an unspoken rule. It's a spoken rule to not really talk about dues, because what I paid to get into my organization is what I paid, what you paid, and what you paid. Like, I can't tell you for sure that our dues are going to be the same. In no way. So basically, with that being said, this video is going to be very short because, as I've already said, dues vary. So I've heard, and I was a grad advisor at one point in my life, and basically what I kind of got from that is a lot of insight based off of what different organizations kind of do. So I don't necessarily know the ins and outs because I really don't care, because that's not my business, but at the same time I kind of knew some of the basic things that they would have to go through as far as like paperwork and things like that. So I've heard that some orgs make you pay like $2,000, maybe $2,000 plus, and then some orgs on the other hand make you pay about $500. So it's really determined by the organization itself, not only the org but also like the chapter. So sometimes there are chapter dues as well as your national membership dues that are included in your cost for membership at the beginning. So your money is always going to end up going somewhere, of course, but it goes to different things. So let's say if you are a new member of the organization, if there's like a conference coming up, that might actually be the reason why your dues cost so much. It might be that they already included the cost for your travel, your housing, your actual registration for the actual event. They may have already included that in your dues, and what they should do is give you a breakdown. So like with me, what happened was at one point they gave us like a full breakdown. Now you might not personally agree with everything that they put in the breakdown. You might be like, well, you could have bought something cheaper instead of making this cost that much. You can really, of course, feel like that, but at the same time it's like however they decide to distribute those fees and funds is how they decide to distribute those fees and funds, and you really can't question it much, because it's like either you're going to want to do it or you're not. Those are really the two options. Either you're going to want to pay for it or you're not. If anybody tells you an exact price, it's likely that they're lying, because it can't be determined until, first off, corporate, it has to go through voting. So prices change, distributions on what you're paying for changes pretty much every year. So I can't tell you, oh, it's gonna cost this much. No, there's other factors that have to be added into it, and it's dependent on what the organization, not only as your chapter says, but nationwide, what is your organization as a whole, what do they think it needs to be done. There are just a lot of factors that go into pricing and dues and payments. So I can't say, oh, it just costs $200, or I can't say, oh, it costs $3,000. I'm gonna just say, like, to really be on the safe side, have like at least $1,500 saved if possible, and that's just like a starting point, because not only just to pay for dues, but you have to think about all the other stuff that you have to pay for as well. Like if you have a probate, you got to pay for those outfits. If you transportation, you gotta you gotta eat. Like if that's not included in whatever your dues are, like there are a lot of different components that you need to really think about and save up for, so you're not necessarily shocked come time to actually show your interest and go about crossing into your organization. So I would say, if I had to pick a number, $1,500 would be the safe number, but at the end of the day, again, I can't guarantee you that that's going to be the cap. So don't be mad if it seems like I'm trying to answer your question. It's really not like that, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't have the answer for that. It depends on the org, the chapter, the region, like all of that plays a role. So I hope that answers your question. I hope that makes it make a little more sense. Don't look at it as discouraging. Don't look at it as we're only trying to get money, because I mean, at the end of the day, these organizations are still businesses. They have to have money to operate, and I mean, even in school, I pay dues to join organizations, and some of them are just, the chapter wide, and some of them are, we have national dues as well included. So dues are like everywhere. It's not really that big of a deal to me personally. It's like, if you want to join, you're going to pay for it. If you don't want to join, then go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. Like, I mean, it's nobody really putting a gun to your head to force you to join the organization. So I hope that helps to understand the whole dues thing. So when I do comment, if anybody else makes a comment, it's not that I just don't want to answer the question. It's just that there is no right or wrong answer to the question. I can't tell you this for sure. Like I can't give you a set in stone answer, and I don't want to lead anybody astray. So Again, hope this video helped. Thanks for watching. If you did not already do so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. I'll greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.